Hi! Thank you so much for tuning in to your Written in the Stars Taroscope for December. I'm really glad you decided to join me. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoy your reading for the month and that it guides and serves you very well. I'm going to be doing something a little different this month. I will be doing your December Taroscope as usual, but I'll be adding a second spread at the end called my Fiercely Focused spread, which is going to give you a really overarching theme for your month, as well as some really specific action steps for things you can do when it comes to the mental, physical, financial, emotional, and creative aspects of your life in December. So I hope that you'll enjoy that. Happy holidays. I'm really looking forward to them myself. I don't know if you can tell, I'm pretty excited about the holidays. And if you will stay tuned to the end, I do have a special holiday message for you from a bit of a guest star. So stay tuned and find out what's up with that. And if you like your reading, I hope that you will like it and subscribe and let me know what you felt in the comments, because I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much, and without further ado, on to your December Taroscope. Hey Sagittarius! Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here, whether you are returning or this is the first time you've sat for a reading with me. Very excited to see what's up for you in December 2016. And this is the month where I'll be starting, woo, jumper, that guy's for you. This is the month where I'll be starting, finishing up your reading with a second reading called my Fiercely Focused spread, which will give you like a theme to focus on for this month and some actionable steps to take. So I'm looking forward to that, Sagittarius. And we will do that after we do your regular initial December 2016 reading. I'll flip these guys so you can see them. And in case you haven't seen one of my videos before, I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't read reversed as strictly, like arbitrarily, like, oh, this is reversed. So if you see me turning up cards, that is why. If I do feel that there's like a change or a perversion of the original meaning of the card, I will indicate that for sure. Wow. Wow. Okay. You're really working on your money, huh, in December? Of course, it's on your mind. Holidays. Holidays and oh, okay. Holidays and big changes. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see another family card here, because Spirit is saying big changes with the family. Haha, and then the Empress, the mother card, comes out. Okay. Oof. Okay, Sagittarius, one more for Sagittarius. December 2016. Okay. Can you see everybody at your party? No. Let's lift and make sure you can see everybody here. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. So this is a big month for you. I'm looking at your spread and I see so many major arcana cards here, 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 here. You are just, this is pivotal for you. This is a big, and it's a transformative month for you, and very, very, very focused on your intuition. All of these cards here, these four, are incredibly, incredibly connected to, well, connecting to your intuition, to your inner wisdom, to the silent little, the silent voice inside, to that gut feeling. What do you feel in your gut this month, Sagittarius? Like, somebody may say something, and if you take it at face value, it looks great. It's one of those, like, looks great on paper, but what does it feel like to you? Does your intuition, like, are there little alarm bells ringing, or is it like, oh yay, wedding bells are ringing? You know what I mean? Like, there could be good bells and bad bells, but you need to listen to that silent voice inside and be very, very self-reflective. Look in the mirror and notice your own motivations and ask where they're taking you. Be conscious. Bring your unconscious to consciousness. Wow, that is really important, and Spirit is really pointing out the reflecting images in these cards. And I mean, the High Priestess and the Moon are very, very connected as it is. I mean, they're both feminine. They're both of the intuition, of the unconscious. And they're saying that you have some amazing, like some of you need to be doing dream work, where you wake up in the morning and you write down your dream. I don't care how absurd and like unimportant and insignificant that it seems, you should definitely be making note. And so Spirit is saying that they're telling me this also because some of you have been making note of what you've been dreaming, and they're congratulating you on that and validating you and saying please continue to do that, because that's going to give you great hints at what you need to do and what you should be looking out for, both the pitfalls and the potentials coming up for you in December. So this is interesting. The other theme I'm seeing here is kind of stillness. There's a sense of like needing to build and needing to create this structure, and also needing to pause, needing to sit back, needing to get quiet over here with the Hermit, and receive with this Empress. You do have a couple of cards of, you know, of action, of inspiration, of ships coming in, but I really feel like the thing is with you right now, Sagittarius, is you're doing some self-cultivation in December. You want to increase your bank account. Yes, sure, of course, who doesn't? That would be great. I mean, and that's very, very likely with this Ten of Pentacles showing up saying, hey, there's enough money, not just enough to pay my bills, but like enough for a sense of security and to share with the people that I love. So that's really beautiful for you. But what I'm also feeling with this is that it's about personal growth. Like you are building a new foundation to get a new kind of wealth, like even bigger and better and very self-made. Like I feel like a lot of you are either entrepreneurs, freelancers, like independent contractors, like one way or another, whether you are really completely working for yourself, like a small business owner or, you know, CEO, entrepreneur person, or you're like a freelancer, independent contractor, like, hey, yes, I may have clients, but I choose and pick my own clients. I feel like a lot of you are self-made, or that is what you aspire to be. You aspire to be completely self-made, and not just self-made, but like enough to share, enough to pass down to family, enough to take care of family. And I feel like you're in the process of building that foundation up in a new way in December, because some of you, they're saying, are already established in that field, but something new or something, a great idea is in its infancy and you're building it. Like this is fantastic, Sagittarius. This Ace of Wands is like inspiration. It's like a bolt of genius. Like, and that is like direct from your spirit, from your soul. Like here's what sets you on fire. You need to create it. Like this still blooming wand, and it's like this godly hand kind of handing it to you out of nowhere. So it's like you have either already had this inspiration and it's asking you to stoke the fires in December, or you are struck by inspiration this month and you are driven hard to cultivate it. You can feel that you need to cultivate it if you are to become this King of Pentacles. And Sagittarius, you know, you are this like you're such an interesting dichotomy, because you're like this very happy-go-lucky sign, this very like you're known for like your honesty, and you're hilarious and you're expansive, and you're also deeply philosophical on the other side of that. Like you are deep, even though you're so funny and you're so like, you know, expressive and light. There is an aspect of you that is so aware of the other side of life, this death, this hanged man. And the hanged man, of course, hangs by his feet, not by his neck, and death is not indicative of a physical death. Death is about the death of a situation, the end of a chapter. And to see these two together, this is a change that is like, oh, Lord, your perspective is going to be shifted. And that is one of your favorite things, actually, Sagittarius. Like you're not known to be a know-it-all, because you're always open to new information. You're always exploring. You're always wanting to find the new horizon. And I really love and respect that about you. And that's part of the reason that I feel like you're going to roll with this death, this big change. I'm putting scare quotes around death. This death or this change is really not going to be, I don't feel like it's going to be catastrophic. I don't feel like it's going to feel catastrophic for you, even if other people would be like, wait, dude, what? Like, did you just say you got fired? Why are you smiling? Like, the grin, the happy grin of death, like, that needed to go. So whatever this is that is happening to you, even if like I said, for some of you it is the kind of change like a breakup or the loss of a job that to other people would seem like a death. Like, oh my God, like, this is so terrible. For you, it's like, no, this is a chance to learn something new. This is a chance for me to dramatically shift my perspective and see the world from a whole new angle and come alive again in a new way. Like, he has this halo around his head, symbolic of knowledge attained through this trial, of hanging himself upside down, of being willing to take a pause and stop and reflect and step away from the urge to just act. Like, and that is so appropriate because Spirit was saying that this month is about, it's not about like running out and doing something. It's about figuring out what it is that you would like to run out and do and begin to build it and begin to cultivate that path and grow, have that personal growth again to where you're going to be able to make it happen for yourself. So you're going through these transitions in order to get to the place where you can take that action. And I feel that especially because your more action-oriented cards are right here at the end of your December reading. Okay, so definitely you need to get focused, getting quiet, like I said earlier, taking, whether you can take a day or a weekend or an hour a night to go in your room or your office and just write down, like, this is what I want to research. These are my goals. This is that, like, I'm going to take this hour to do my studying. Like, for some of you, Spirit said specifically, it's like you're getting a doctorate or a master's or you're in college and you're studying. Wow. And Spirit like laughed at me and said like, hello, like low-hanging fruit. Like, this is like finals time for a lot of people. But so yeah, okay, for some of you that's finals, but for others of you it has nothing to do with taking a test and everything to do with preparing yourself for a completely non-academic type of test, a life test, a journey, a quest. The hermit is on a pilgrimage. The hermit is out to get knowledge that he's never had before, but that he knows in his heart is out there. If he's willing to cross these bridges, if he's willing to sacrifice, and the Hanged Man is about sacrifice, if he's willing to sacrifice, especially sacrifice a sense of certainty, like, I know everything. And again, I was saying that like what I love and one of the things I love most about your sign, Sagittarius, is that you are the eternal student, and that is what makes you wise. You're an eternal student. You have no concept of like, oh, I've learned it all, I've got it now. So if you do have a sense of I've got it now and I've learned it all, shake that off, because that will only hinder your studies. But for most of you, I'm not feeling that. These are general readings, so like I would love to be like as specific as possible, but of course it's for everyone of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so what a beautiful card to receive any month, but particularly during the holidays, and where you're going to be surrounded by family, a lot of you, and even if they're not blood family, like your tribe, your people, your soul family. And the Empress is about like divine abundance, receiving luxury and joy and comfort. And for some of you, there is a pregnancy. And if you're male, obviously, like, you know, check in with your girlfriend, your wife, if this is something that you've been hoping for. That's amazing. And obviously, if you're female, you'll know. And congratulations to you if that is something that you're looking forward to. And if that is something that you don't want, my advice is, you know, wrap it up, be careful, enjoy yourself safely, particularly safely, like be aware of all of those things. And again, these are general readings, Sagittarius, so I'm not trying to alarm you. For many of you, this will not resonate, but Spirit is only communicating this because it's important for those for which it does resonate. If you do want a reading that is much more specific and tuned into you, you can definitely book a one-on-one with me. My shop is linked below if you're interested. But for some of you, yes, this is a literal pregnancy. For others of you, you're getting ready as this month progresses to give birth to this idea. The Empress is number 3. She comes right after the High Priestess. So I'm loving this progression, this 1, 2, 3, the idea, and then the conception, the gestation, and then this birth, and then followed by another 3. And this is a 3 of inspiration, the 3 of Wands. This is like you're getting ready to go out into the world, or what is out into the world is coming into you. Your ships are coming in, or you're climbing on the ships to go out. Which one is it? Which do you feel, Sagittarius? Trust your intuition, feel it in your body. As Spirit said earlier, when you look at this card and when I ask you, are your ships coming in or are you going out on the ships? Trust your intuition, trust your instinct. What's it telling you? I am not even worried. I don't even feel like I need to tell you to be honest, Sagittarius. That's one of your best qualities. You kind of can't help but be honest, and sometimes even to the point of sticking your foot in your mouth or making people uncomfortable. And you know what? That's like another thing that I love about you. I also feel, though, that some of you are going to be getting like a little bit of cold water dropped on you, like a little bit of like, oh, damn it, like that didn't work out, or someone is a little bit blunt with you about something that you've shown them or done. Like maybe you asked someone to, you know, review something that you've created or written and they don't like it. Like you might be getting a little bit of harsh advice or harsh criticism from somebody. And I want to say that this person really loves you. So if they're a little bit harsh or blunt, you, if anyone, can understand that they don't mean it that way and that they have your best interests at heart. And I think that it's a good idea to show it to people like that, to people that you feel will be honest with you. So if over the course of December you really are building this foundation and giving birth to this brainchild, to this idea, this would be a good person to show it to, because they're not going to mince words or hold back when it comes to like, I think it's awesome, or I didn't understand this at all. What the hell does that mean? That can be very helpful criticism, even though it's kind of brutally honest. Okay. So that was your initial spread for December, and now we will do your fiercely focused spread and get those specific topics to address for you in December. Okay, so first we'll be picking your central card, which I'll be using a different deck to give you some new images and symbolism to focus on, because again, trust your own intuition when you see these cards and when you hear the phrases I'm using. These are general readings, but where does it resonate in you? And this will be your main focus, the theme that you are to understand, embody, or invoke in December. Ha! That is so funny and appropriate. Same card, different deck, Sagittarius. It doesn't look as good on a bumper sticker as Same Shit, Different Day, but it's pretty funny to a tarot reader, because these cards, this is what they do. They are like, hey, I demand to be heard. I know you're doing a different spread, but I am the card that you want to focus on. And the Hanged Man is just underlining the fact that take the pause, Sagittarius. Don't feel compelled to run out and do. Take this pause in the action and use it to reorient yourself. Use it to use it like you would use a Mercury retrograde, is what Spirit just said. So some of you know astrology. It's not for publishing, it's for editing. It's not for pitching, it's for drafting. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon you can do the pitch, soon you can take the action, like set the whole thing on fire, but for now you need to just build, put some kindling down, put some logs down, but you're not going to light it yet. Get everything set up, get your hole dug. Okay. And now we're going to look at your creative, which is the same thing as your spiritual, the fiery aspect of you in December, what you need to expect or take action with regard to. Ha! You're the King of Wands, Sagittarius, which is so appropriate. Fire sign, right? And king, you can be a female king of wands just as well as you can be a male one. Tarot does not acknowledge any kind of gender with these. It's that as the king of wands, you're at the top of your game and you're a master strategist. Like, you are inspired and you need to take that inspiration to the bank. And it's funny that I said that, because then Spirit said it because they, like, and they flashed this image of the fact that the King of Pentacles was in your cards before. You have the creativity and the savvy, the resources and the resourcefulness. So if you put that passion and that precision together, you will be unstoppable. And this Hanged Man is to give you some time to get some of that precision. Okay? And now I'm going to pull a card for physical aspect, physical and financial aspect of your life in December, because Pentacles are the earth element. Wow. Okay, new opportunity, that seed of that idea that you need to water, that foundation that you need to build, that beginning of it. Invest in it, invest in yourself. To invest in it is the same as to invest in yourself, and Spirit does mean that in the sense of personal growth and financial growth. That is self-worth and net worth, Sagittarius. That is good, good shit. Okay, I'm excited for you. Okay, and now we're going to look at the emotional aspect, what you can expect to feel and how you can expect to relate in December. Okay. Yeah, good. You know, normally this can be a sad card, but I'm really not feeling sadness. Spirit is telling me that you're going to walk away from some stuff and it's kind of peaceful. It's kind of like I almost see you walking away from a gravestone. So when Spirit is showing me that, what that says to me is that a lot of you are letting go of something that has been sort of long gone anyway, but that you needed to let go of sort of the last vestiges of it. Like, okay, I'm really ready now. Like, okay, closure. I'm done. I'm walking away. And the result of that is always that you get new cups. Nature abhors a vacuum, and you will be given new emotional fulfillment in exchange for your courage and your honesty in walking away from things that really weren't working for you anymore. So you can enjoy that sense of freedom that comes with that bit of emotional detachment. Okay, and finally, let me see how this all looks together when we bring in what is going on for you in your mental realm in December 2016. Wow, moving on. Moving on. It's like you found your way to the harbor and then you got on the boat. You kept the same stick for paddling as you did for walking, Sagittarius. You're the traveler. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. Like, you know what, Sagittarius? It's like this Hanged Man stuff you're going through. You're going to take this branch up top, make it into your regal ass walking stick, and it's going to take you everywhere you need to go. This experience that you're hanging on, that you are accessing all this spiritual knowledge from, is going to take you so far. It's going to take you away from the wrong things and toward a clearer day, toward greater understanding, toward a lush and beautiful garden. Like, look at this gate. Look where you're going. It's so lush and beautiful and fruitful, and it's so bright. This halo is what Spirit drew me toward. So trust your intuition and follow your spirit. Follow your creative urges. They're taking you somewhere much more beautiful. Embrace the pause. Embrace it. Don't be annoyed if you're in traction in some way, whether that's really literally, physically, mentally, emotionally in traction. Let yourself be suspended and in suspended animation and use it. Don't bemoan it. Use it. It's taking you somewhere far better and somewhere with like a greater perspective, which is everything that you want in life, Sagittarius. I love it. Wow. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I'm so glad that you joined me. I hope that if you like this video, you will like it and subscribe. And I'm definitely going to be doing a 2017 forecast this month, so keep an eye out for that as well. I hope that I see you there. Thanks, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in to your Taroscope. I really appreciate it, and I hope that it serves you and guides you very well through the rest of the month. And I just wanted to give you a little holiday hello from somebody special. This is Derpy, and she makes a lot of funky appearances on social media and stuff, so say hi, Derpy, and say happy holidays. I don't think she's going to say it. She only says it when the camera's off, kind of like Michigan J. Frog. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful December, and I hope to see you next month. Bye-bye.